I'm kind of a couch guy. Today we have some exciting news. Instagram might be bringing monetization to the platform, which means that we'll start to get paid just like YouTube does when they have ads before their videos, which is really hype. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the video. And new setup. Practically almost all of this information is coming from Jane Wong. This is her Twitter account. She's the one that figures all this out. She's some kind of like black cat, white, I don't even know what I'm saying, but she's some kind of cyberpunk hacker. I don't know, man. But she does some like back end sneaky ninja stuff and finds all the codes and mistakes in the apps and finds early updates. Here's a random screenshot of Jane Wong doing something weird with Instagram, like the stories. I guess she rearranged it or something. And it's also kind of overwhelming too. I'm glad Instagram doesn't do this, because imagine seeing 30 stories that you have to watch. I feel like I can never stop surprising you guys with the amount of different spots that I record in. Like, how can I top this, man? I'm literally sitting in my car seat because I'm in the new apartment right now, and apparently there's no furniture, so I'm not about to sit on the ground. So I got the car seat out of my car, or out of my passenger side. And I got an airbed, so we big chilling right now. Since I've been on Instagram for the last 7 years, since 2012, 2013, man, Instagram has not once ever gave me a single cent. Every penny I've made off of Instagram has been through third parties or just people paying me off the app. And it's about time that Instagram starts releasing ads on it and starts paying the creators, because that would be really cool, man. It's just like YouTube, right? They're gonna be showing short clips right before your Instagram TV videos. The reason they never released this before, I think, is because Instagram TV was just not popular enough. I don't know about you guys, but when it first came out, I was not using it, but they slowly started pushing it with that feature where it's like continue to watch if you've watched already a minute of it or something. And that really hooks you. And once you click on that first Instagram TV video, Instagram's gonna see that. They're gonna push these videos out to you, man, because these are the longest videos that are gonna keep you on the platform for the longest time. Therefore, Instagram's gonna make a little bit more money off of you, aka Zuckerberg, aka Kuckerberg. Just kidding, don't delete me. If you guys are wondering how I haven't been deleted, the secret to that is by praying every single night and hoping Zuckerberg doesn't decide to take you down. I think the question about this monetization thing is how hard are they going to crack down on copyright, because the reason Instagram, TikTok, and all these other platforms that repost a lot of media, they don't get taken down, is because people aren't making money off of it. But once you introduce money into the equation and you have a repost page, then you get into problems, because now you're kind of taking away from the creator's money. You know, I'm kind of curious how that's gonna work out. I mean, there's tons and tons of compilation channels on YouTube, and I'm not really sure how that works, because I'm pretty sure they don't ask for permission. There's YouTube channels like Jukin Media or Fail Army, and they have actually claimed one of my videos on Instagram before. Thank you. But these channels on YouTube, they actually pay people that own the videos to get ownership of it so that they can repost it. So they're actually doing it the legit way. I'm really hoping that it comes out soon, because then we can all start getting money. And honestly, I'm sitting at over 1 million followers right now, so if I can monetize that from Instagram, that would be insane. Practically almost all of this information is coming from Jane Wong. Honestly, with this monetization, I feel like Instagram is going to be really strict with it. They might just straight up block accounts and not even allow them to get into the program if they have repost pages. That's why when it first comes out, I'm probably just going to test it with one of my pages, and I'm not going to go full force with it. I just don't want to stick my toes into the water and drown. You know what I mean? We can let someone else do that for us. Man, even just talking about it gets me excited. Like, holy crap, if Instagram does this, this is going to be one of the biggest updates ever, man. And in this tweet by Jane Wong, you can see that Instagram has already started setting up the payment process for it, so you can type in all your information and stuff. So this really looks like it's going to happen. So we can all get really excited. We can get that Wi-Fi bread, dog. So before we get on with the rest of this video and all of the other updates, check out this statistic. Over half of you guys aren't even subscribed that are watching this video. So if you guys want more tips, how to make money online, side hustles, make sure you drop that subscribe button below. Also leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. So with this new feature that Instagram plans to add, it's adding gift cards and delivery. So this is catering towards food services like Postmates, Grubhub, Uber Eats. I guess that's kind of perfect right now, especially during this COVID situation, because A lot of people aren't trying to go out right now, so if they can get their food delivered, that would be amazing. Also, I've heard from a lot of delivery apps, they're not even giving you the food. Like, they'll leave it on the front of your door or something, which is kind of weird. I was standing in line outside of Target because they're not letting in people into the store anymore. So there's like a line around the whole store. I was in line for like 30 minutes. And I went in and they didn't even have what I wanted. And I think this is all a direct reaction from what's been going on in this world, because this all seems to be helping out people who are stuck at home. It's just going to be helping out the small businesses, another way for people to spend money at their store. Just click deliver straight off the Instagram app, which is going to be insane. I really love how Instagram keeps updating, innovating. Speaking of corona, one of the benefits of going to Japan is you get some of these cool masks. I haven't seen too many of these black ones, but this is something you get at Japan in Don Quixote. There's also this like weird padded one. This one's pretty nice too. The only thing about this one is that it kind of fogs up my glasses, so I don't really like to use that one, but the one with the foam gives my nose a little bit extra space. This is what it looks like when you get it from Japan. It's in Japanese writing. Just a little face mask. It's pretty cool in Japan, man. Like, there's even some scented ones, so you can walk around smelling like a fresh dandelion if you really want to. I just realized that the bathroom lighting, that sad moment when you realize how much of a failure you are of a YouTuber when the bathroom lighting is better than your studio lighting. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have gotten recommendations. Okay, this is annoying. I'm sure a lot of you guys have gotten recommendations from Instagram, or it's suggesting you to follow someone. Rather than finding accounts that they want you to follow, they're actually going to try and connect you to people that you might actually know. So this is something that you might have seen from Facebook when you get these recommended friend requests, or I don't even know what it's called, but you get this recommended friend, and Instagram's gonna start doing that. Cool to see that Instagram's still updating a lot of different features and parts of the whole app. Another feature that they actually just removed, but they might bring back, is the Instagram co-watch, which I thought was really cool. You can load up liked posts, saved posts, and you can watch it with one of your friends on FaceTime, like split screen. So you're gonna be on the top, they're gonna be on the bottom. And it's a really cool feature if you ask me, especially right now. You can watch and just scroll through Instagram with your friends and whoever you want. Honestly, that's like one of those innovative features that not a lot of platforms have. If you've went to who you're following tab, there's all these different filters, and you can sort through your followers and you can see who you want to follow and unfollow, the people that you least interact with, the people that you most interact with. And this is all about creating a connection with another account on Instagram. So if you DM someone a lot, then chances are Instagram's gonna show that person your story more than someone else that you don't DM. I actually like this feature because Instagram's whole business model, pretty much all of social media's business model, is to keep you on the platform for the longest time. So Instagram's been out for how many years? Like over 10 years, right? People are following a bunch of pages. People forget about the pages they follow. And hey, Instagram is gonna start helping you to remove those pages that you don't even interact with, so that they can show you more posts that you will interact with, therefore keeping you on the page longer, therefore more money in Zuckerberg's pockets, which means more money for us if monetization comes out. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Apparently now you can also block people from your story. I'm not too sure really what block means. So my question is, does this block their whole account, or does it only prevent them from seeing your stories? I think this is a little weird one because they already have the hide your story feature. So I don't know exactly what this one is. So we're just gonna skip over that. So as we all know, Instagram removed the activity tab where you can spy on all the people that you're following. Instagram might be bringing back something like that in the DMs where it's an active tab. So it might show you everyone that's online using Instagram or within the past couple of minutes. So I think that's a really cool feature too, but it's also a little weird, I guess, because now people are gonna be like, come on, Zuckerberg, I thought we talked about this. The privacy, man, the privacy. Now when you don't respond to that guy's text message, and they see you on Instagram, oh man, dude. Oh man, dude. oh, dude. This video is packed to the brim with new updates from Instagram. Make sure you watch the whole thing to get all of the updates from Instagram so you can be on the top of your game and keep gaining on Instagram. Yeah. All right. This is what happens when you stay up all night and try to record a video at 5 a.m. The best part is that I can't even sleep after this. I have to go and fix my car. Alright guys, this video is getting kind of long. We're going to go into the lightning round of the updates, so get ready guys. Go. Now you don't have to be on your phone to DM people. Now you can DM people via the desktop. There's a new mirror filter. Actually, no one cares about this one. Instagram now has a minimum age setting on your account, so if you want to restrict little kids from following you, then you can. Instagram is gonna stop supporting iPads. They're only gonna be able to download the iPhone version of Instagram. It's something about they don't have the manpower or money or something when they're sitting at $500 billion. Soon you'll be able to save your live streams to Instagram TV. Instagram may or may not bring back the chronological feature. A lot of you guys have been missing out on people that you follow, their new posts. One of the features Instagram is thinking about bringing back the latest posts. So you're going to get a bunch of notifications from the people that you follow and what they just posted. So I guess with this feature, it's going to make sure that you don't miss a post from someone that you don't want to miss a post from. Instagram has also improved their reporting mechanic in the app. There's just more variety and more options to select from now when you report someone. So I think that's cool as well. But yeah, guys, make sure you leave a comment down below on your favorite update and your least favorite update. I'll be responding to as many comments as I can. Thank you guys so much for 3,000 subscribers, by the way. Please subscribe if you guys want more. Drop a like on the video for the YouTube algorithm. It's been your boy, Matty Bo. There's going to be a quick little room tour of my old place if you guys want to watch. So yeah, peace, love, quarantine. It's been Matty Bo. Peace out.